Missionary Herbert Hobohm, Islam gives peace of mind. He was born as Herbert Hobohm, missionary, diplomat, and social worker. He served in German missions abroad. His name changed to Mohammed Aman Hobohm after he converted to Islam in 1941. Born in 1926, he was one of the few German Muslims who lived in Germany during World War II. It was a difficult time for German Muslims. Many died, others left the country forever. There are no more Muslim immigrants in the country. Friday prayers take place in a small house, and there are rarely more than 10 to 15 people. Each carries a lump of coal to warm the cold prayer room. Hobom said, "I have lived under different systems of life and had the opportunity to study various ideologies, but came to the conclusion that none is as perfect as Islam. No system has a complete code of noble life. Only Islam has it, and that is why good people accept it. Islam is not theoretical, but practical. It means total submission to the will of God." Hobom had worked as a cultural attaché at the German embassy in Riyadh and died in 2014. The following is Mohammed Aman Hobohm's account of Islam during his lifetime, as quoted in the book entitled Why We Choose Islam by Rabitha Alam, Islami Mecca. Translated by Bakhtiar Afandi, P.T. Alma Arif, 1981. Why do Westerners embrace Islam? There are various reasons that encourage them to do so. The first is that truth is always strong. Islamic creeds, beliefs are all acceptable to reason, rational, and in accordance with human nature. And another special thing is that every honest seeker of truth will definitely accept it. For example, the creed of Tawheed, monotheism. Note how this creed creates a sense of self-esteem in humans, frees the soul from the shackles of superstition, and naturally guides humanity to equality, because all humans were created by one God and worship Him alone. For Germans in particular, faith in God is a source of inspiration, a source of courage, and a source of security, tranquility. Belief in the afterlife after death can change our view of worldly life, so that this worldly life is no longer our main focus, and most of our activities are devoted to efforts to achieve happiness in the afterlife. Belief in reckoning, accounting of deeds, invites humans to abandon evil deeds, because goodness is the only way to achieve eternal pleasure in the hereafter, even though these evil, bad deeds may be beneficial in this temporary world. And the belief that no one will be able to escape retribution for all his deeds before God's justice causes people to think twice before they do something wrong or sin. And surely this awareness is more powerful than the most capable police force in the world. Another thing that attracts outsiders to Islam is its firmness and tolerance. Praying 5 times a day trains people to be meticulous, and fasting for a month enables people to control their lust, self. While meticulousness and personal discipline are signs of a great and good person. Now comes the matter of what makes Islam truly triumphant. Islam is the only ideology that has succeeded in instilling in the souls of its followers the spirit of mastering the limits of decency and morality, without needing any coercive force other than his own conscience. Because a Muslim knows that wherever he is still under the supervision of his Lord. This belief is what prevents him from committing sins. And because human nature is fond of goodness, Islam provides inner peace and tranquility of heart. And this is what is lacking in the lives of Western society today. I have experienced living under the auspices of various regulations, and I have studied many ideologies. But in the end, I came to the conclusion that there is no ideology that is as perfect as Islam. Communism certainly has its appeal, as do secular democracy and Nazism, but none of them have complete rules, codes to achieve happiness and goodness in life. Only Islam provides such a complete, perfect code of conduct, and that is why good people have embraced this religion. Islam is not just theory. Islam is practical. Islam is not a matter of parts. Islam means complete submission to the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and His teachings.